coming off a victory at JacksonWink Fight Night 1. We got Harvey Park with us. How you feeling, sir?
Feel great.
What was it like, the uncertainty of, I heard there was some confusion with the commission. You almost didn't get to fight tonight.
Yeah, that was stressful, but before the fight, you know, I was worried, I was sweating it, but once they gave us the approval, that was the last thing I was thinking about, and they signed off.
And that on top of what looked yesterday to be a hard weight cut, tell us about that.
It's kind of always a hard weight cut. It's close. I can't do it, but I like to do it at the last minute, and I always need like 10 more minutes and I run out of time. So I gotta go back one more time.
So just a little perfecting on that
Yeah,
process.
just getting the time better. Yeah.
And then what were some thoughts heading into the fight about Brandon, first off, just willing to step up and take the fight?
Well, I was telling people it's in the fight game, it's crazy to step up and take it, especially because I probably have 17 fights, and I think he has 4. And like what happened tonight is I just kicked his leg, and that's probably one of the, you get knocked out, or you know, that hurts, but if you get your leg kicked, man, that thing's sore for weeks. And so I felt bad, but I don't know, he's got a lot of guts, and he's going to be real good. A couple more fights, some more, lower level fights, and be a real good fighter.
Heading into this one, did you have a game plan, or with such an inexperienced fighter, what was it?
Well, he's left-handed, and I wanted lots of right hands and lots of inside leg kicks, and eventually go high. And I never got to the right hand. I threw it a couple times, but just throwing it at the lead leg, I felt like I just hurt after 2 or 3 of them, so I just kept coming after it.
I thought you landed a couple nice right hands. There was definitely that Superman punch got his attention.
Yeah.
So you felt the game plan played out perfectly?
Yeah, it did. I mean, for orthodox and southpaw, you got to keep your lead foot outside, and I just wanted to attack him with my right hand and my right leg, which is my my stronger punches. So I just wanted to lead with that and go from there. What
was the in-cage conversation like?
Man, I knew his leg was hurt, and I could see it on his face. And I said, I just told him, I said, Brandon, I'm gonna keep kicking it. And he goes, I know. And that was about all that we said to each other.
So
I said, you gotta give up, man. I'm gonna keep kicking it. And he said he didn't want to. So all kudos to him.
So I know martial artists, you want to be professional, but now what's your real opinion on all the guys that want to take this fight?
Oh, we all want the same thing. We want to be in the UFC. For the fans, you got to do, the casual fans, I got to start throwing head kicks and flying techniques and stuff, but I also got to fight better guys, and we all want the same thing. You got to go through each other. If they're not willing to fight me, we're never going to get there. Like if you're too fat, lose the weight, be professional, be on, you know what I mean? Be in shape and take the fights.
So all in all, with opponent changes and everything, how do you feel this fight camp went and tonight turned out?
The camp was great. I mean, the camps are always good for me. I work hard. I've done so many. I just do the same thing, and I work hard. And it was a great camp. I mean, small adjustments to fight a left-hander. I thought he'd want to wrestle more, but it seemed like he wanted to stand up at first, and then a few leg kicks he started to wrestle. But great fight camp. Great camp.
Thank you for the time, Harvey.